The Queen of Granada, by M. Riff. Chapter 103, The Mint Candies. It was Rosen, returning. She had climbed up the roadside behind the car and reached the door. Rosen was removing the raincoat when Rita retrieved a candy bag from the glove compartment. While Rita struggled to pry a few candies apart using the screwdriver, she asked Rosen, "Would you like a mint candy?" Rosen had attempted to restart the car without success. She glanced at Rita and remarked, "Why not? We've already taken their car and are using their gas. We might as well grab anything useful from the glove compartment." After some effort, Rita managed to separate one candy and handed it to Rosen. She advised, "We shouldn't keep the headlights on. The Renault 4's battery is quite weak. To restart it, we should turn everything off, wait for a while to let the battery recharge a bit, and then try again. Repeated attempts could completely drain the battery, leaving us stranded here by the roadside all night." Rita successfully separated another candy, although it was a sizable chunk formed by 3 melted together. She popped it into her mouth and soon the candies loosened, allowing her to move them around with her tongue. She glanced at Rosen, who had leaned back with her eyes closed. Rita wasn't sure if it was the right time to ask about the letter. Finally, she pushed the candies to one cheek and inquired, "How did it go with finding the letter?" Rosen replied without opening her eyes and her head still resting on the headrest, "We hurried home from the marketplace in a taxi. I kept looking back, fearing some ghost might follow us, but there was nothing. What really scared me was feeling connected to the medicine woman. She had appeared in my strange dreams often, and when she mentioned the mole on my and Pal's backs, it felt like a confirmation of our bond. When Pal was born with that mole, the doctor said it was harmless, but there were many theories about it. Some experts linked it to our East Asian ancestry, calling it a Mongolian spot. Maybe the woman was right. Maybe we were related to her." When I reached home, I asked my neighbor, who had a daughter the same age as Pal, to look after him for a couple of days. I needed to be alone. I took 2 tranquilizers to calm down and went to bed hoping to wake up to another world. But a few hours later I was wide awake and all I could think about was that letter. I got up to have a few crackers with a glass of milk. I sat at the kitchen table with my face covered with my hands for a while. But I was really at a standstill. It seemed like I couldn't get on with my life if I didn't get hold of that letter. But I didn't even know where to begin. As a rule, when you have to find an old letter, you knock all the shelves off the bookcase onto the floor or rummage through all the boxes down in the basement. But with this letter I didn't know where the bookcase was and in which basement the boxes were.